Hi everybody, my name is Andrea Nelson, and I'm here today to talk to you about why I feel it's important for anyone coming into Herbalife to attend the huge event called Extravaganza. Now this year I went for the first time, October 11th through 13th, and I was really challenged to even consider getting my ticket to go. It was like a financial burden in a sense because I didn't think I could afford to go. But somewhere down the line, I really prayed long and hard about it and was convinced um, by talking to people and getting advice that the money and the sacrifice spent would be worth it. And folks, let me tell you, I was so glad that I went. I came back from this weekend feeling like something clicked in my mind about this business, about the products, and about the relationships. So I'm here to share with you some of the reasons why I feel anyone new coming in or anyone old in the business of Herbalife should make the effort, put the time, sacrifice money, whatever you have to do into attending these events. I learned so much, and I was so skeptical at first. I had actually stopped using the products because I was not motivated to work towards my results. I was just kind of like in a funk, and I started using the products again. I feel amazing. I have like tons of energy, and really, I'm so glad that I have this opportunity to share with you about why it's important to go. Number one, I learned so much. One of the things that I kept hearing over and over and over again at this conference is the qualities of a great leader and what leadership actually means. There's three things really. I learned that leaders are comparable to shepherds. Okay, a good shepherd knows its flock. A good shepherd knows everything about their sheep. And that should be how us as coaches should be. We should know everything about our clients. We should know everything about our downlines. And we should have that knowledge by building the relationship that it takes to get to know a person. And that's our personal responsibility as distributors, as users of the product, as people that have the opportunity to share what we have. We are responsible for building these relationships and being a good leader. Also, I learned that being a good leader, you have to be a servant first. So it's under the category of servant leadership. And if we are not able to serve others in this business, and if our hearts are not geared towards helping others by serving them, then the success is not going to be there, because selfishness is like totally something that cannot be present at all if we're going to succeed in this business, and especially if we are going to utilize the information. So selfishness aside, I had to say I'm doing this not just for me, but I'm going to Extravaganza not just for me, but for every person that I could potentially impact by sacrificing, by going, by eliminating any self-sabotage and any excuses. I just said I have to be there, and I am so glad that I did. Another thing that I learned is that for me, I have to be willing to change. I have to desire to work, because it's a lot of work to actually get results, get a good income story, and then to be able to share. And I also have to be coachable. So I learned humility is a big thing in this business. And there were people that I heard from on stage that I never had seen before, never heard of before, but to hear their story, not only their result story, but their income stories, were so like mind blowing, where these people came from and where they are right now. And it took them being willing to change, willing to work, and their willingness to be coachable. It took them being responsible for themselves, for their actions, and for their business. I also learned that it's important for us to be intentional about our actions. These are all things that I just learned at Extravaganza this weekend. And being intentional with our actions means that every conversation that we have, everything that we share, we need to make time to kind of plan for that, so that it's not just on the fly, so that it's very intentional, and so that it's genuine, and so that it's meaningful, and so that those people that we are talking to, they know that we are actually in the moment. We are present for them, with them. And another thing I learned is, which is like, this is the thing that opened me up so huge and inspired me to just get alive and get hype about this business, is I don't have to sell anything. I don't have to sell anything, but I have the privilege, the honor, the opportunities all over and flooding me to share what I have. I have the opportunity to share my story, share my results, share my future income story, which I'm just so excited about it, because, you know I don't have, a lot of money. I'm not wealthy, but I'm going to be. This is something that I dream about, and it's not just for me, it's to help other people too. And last thing, why should you go to Extravaganza? There's so much that you will learn. It's invaluable what you will experience. I will never forget this weekend. I will never forget the people that I met, the people that I heard from. These stories are like miraculous, transforming lives. People's whole lives and health have been changed, and not only from Herbalife, but from being a part of these events too. It's our responsibility to take care of what we've been given. To what is that phrase? I know it's in the Bible, but to whom much has been given, much is required. And going to the extravaganza can seem like it's a much. It can seem like it's a stretch. It can seem like it is something that may not be necessary, but let me tell you, if you have the passion and any small amount of desire to succeed in this business and to get a great result story and a great income story, then you have to stretch yourself. You have to go in confidence, and you have to make that decision to just do it. Sell your furniture, get a bus ticket. You want to know how I went? My coach and I took a hot, stuffy, humid, stinky Greyhound bus all the way from Riverside, all the way to Las Vegas. We had to stop 4 different times. There were crying babies on the bus. I love babies. I mean, there were some odors. People were rude and irritable and all this kind of stuff. But listen, once we got off that bus, we were like, let's go. We are here. We've made it. Thank you, God. Such an opportunity. I urge you, I implore upon you to get there. Get there no matter where it's at. Plan ahead. Start planning now. I'm thinking about just putting aside $1 a day for my extravaganza fund. And if you have to borrow money to get there, if you have to get a yard sale going, create a fundraiser, something, but just don't make excuses. Don't make excuses. I'm so glad that I went. Remove every sabotage, okay, that may be hindering you from seeing the vision that is there. So unblock your mind, get open about the opportunity, about expanding yourself. This is the life, Herbalife. I'm like an Herbalife lifer. I'm super excited. I never had this much momentum to keep going and not to give up as I do now. And it's all because of what I experienced at Extravaganza. Thousands, I know I'm going over my time, but thousands of people, 12,000 people who have been affected in a positive way, whose lives have been transformed through Herbalife will be there. It's a huge family. So there's someone named Garen Jones, and I say that he's my Herbalife brother. Now, he doesn't even know who I am, but hey, that's just how it is. He's my Herbalife brother, and I love it. So I'm thankful that you have watched this video. I hope it helps you become super excited about going to Extravaganza. Hearing from someone who is completely skeptical. I've barely been in the business for 3 months, but I just did my first wellness profile yesterday, and it's because, oh, this is another thing that I have to share. I know I'm out of time, but the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes of your day are super duper important. Number 1, for personal development. Number 2, actually this is the order: spiritual development, family life, and then Herbalife. So spiritual development, personal development, then your family life, and then your Herbalife. So your personal development and your spiritual development should happen the first 5 minutes of your day. And they're not the same thing. But you wake up with intentions. You wake up with saying, like, this is what I did yesterday. I am going to have a wellness profile booked today. I'm going to get a wellness appointment today. I'm going to recruit today. I'm going to do these things. And sure enough, all those things that I said when I first woke up that I was going to do, I actually did. And boy, I tell you, the days just could not be getting better. So I love everyone. I thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. This is only my second YouTube video, but that's how excited I am about Herbalife and the opportunity. Now I know what this means. To earn your worth. I never wore this button before because I didn't know what it really meant. I mean, it's like earn your worth. You should know what it meant, but now I really do. So take it easy, you guys. Drink your shakes. Have fun. Be blessed, and God bless every one of you. Thank you. Bye.